finished the story.
Matt, wake up.
Matt.
Shit, where am I?
Mate, Daniel Bryan lost.
Did he?
Yeah.
At least I got a point. Wake me up when September ends. Oh shit, it's ended. Don't matter. That didn't work out well.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It's time. It's time for the main event. If you haven't got it, that's what we're calling this video now, by the way. Just in case you didn't get it. Sorry, we just had to wake Matt up. He was still asleep from
I've got
Saturday
like
stream.
90 notifications on my phone because I've not.
Anybody's wondering what we're on about, Matt fell asleep on the stream. He's openly admitted to it now. He hid behind his sunglasses on the stream.
I nodded off and I kept waking up. I kept doing this. So if you watch the stream and towards the end when the main event was happening and I weren't really interested, I was like that. But you can see it when you watch it back. You can see me just slowly start moving out the camera like that, and then I go shit, and then I say something dead random. I go, yeah, that was shit, wasn't
it? If you do want to laugh though, go back and watch the back end. Well, watch the stream. Watch the back end of the stream. Matt gives us a full rendition of "Bad Bad Man" by John Cena.
It wasn't a full rendition. It was the first bit, and then I got my tongue twisted and stopped. I also sang Ricky Martin and Oasis.
Yeah,
you did.
In that get up there as well. So yeah, go back and give it a watch. That was Wrestledreams from
It was a dream. It was a dream.
It was a dream. It was a fever dream.
It was a fucking 5-hour dream. That's what it fucking was.
Fucking nightmare.
Honestly, I can't. I hate them. I hate looking forward. Like when we've got an AEW pay-per-view coming up, I hate them because they're so long.
Do you know what? Is it if the matches are interesting all the way through? Because I think what was the last one we did? All Out.
Yeah, All Out. Yeah, All Out was good.
We really enjoyed All Out.
Yes,
and then this one started off really well, and then just
it just dipped.
Just dipped, and even the ending.
Even the main event was crap.
The ending it left us all, but now I've read something and stuff, and it makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
But guys, how are we doing?
Not bad, mate. Not bad. Had a couple of days off, no overtime, so actually had my 3 days off this week. Feeling recharged. Got a short week this week because it's my birthday next week. Whoop whoop. So only got 3 days in this week.
How old
so
are you going to be, Ted?
36.
Are you the oldest?
Old man.
Yeah,
I am the oldest.
I did not know that.
Well, Zoe's the oldest.
We don't bring up a woman's age. We don't bring up a woman's age, though, mate. So she's the youngest.
She is the silent member of the fellas.
She's the
youngest.
There is
4 fellas.
She's 21.
Cheers.
21.
21.
Is she there?
Oh, she's in the kitchen.
Bastard. Don't matter. Trying to get good points.
Start streaming again. Matt, how you doing?
Well, it was alright, then you woke me up, you dickheads. Weirdly, though, I'm in a different shirt from the one on Saturday, but yeah, I'm alright.
You won't must be coming in, getting you changed so you stay fresh.
She must have been, yeah. I hope not fully. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm taking this off, it's doing me head in. Yeah, all good. All good, mate. Same shit, different day, innit?
Absolutely. But right.
How are you, JB?
Yeah, I'm alright. Same as Matt, same shit, different day. Yeah, I'm good. Good. Right, let's crack on. Because we're going to record this and another pretty lengthy video today. If you're wondering what that is, yes, I have finally watched the Vince McMahon documentary.
Yay!
Stop Matt crying about it.
I'm sorry, I gave you something to do and it took you fucking 2 weeks. Sorry about that.
Sorry, I have to work and do other things.
We all do.
Yeah, I've got a full-time family to deal with, so
What do you mean? Zoe wears the pants, he doesn't. It's alright. He can't even say out.
Fucking can. I'll say if she was sat here as well. She fucking doesn't. The dog does.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, fair dues.
I'm just too busy, mate, to sit down and watch stuff like that.
I know.
And obviously, with stuff that's gone on last week as well. I'm surprised I even got through it last week. But we powered through. The trick of watching anything with a wife is getting her hooked on it. And thank God something happened early doors in that documentary that got her interested. Can't get her hooked, forget about watching it.
Yeah, okay, fair point. Well, we had Wrestledream, didn't we, this week?
Yeah.
As we said. I always brag about AEW pay-per-views being good. And I look forward to weekly WWE TV shows, but then I look forward to AEW pay-per-views. And this was just... It was mediocre. I didn't enjoy it at all.
There were so many
at the beginning. That was it.
There were so many points in it that were just absolutely pointless.
Yeah.
Like we didn't need Hologram and Beast Mortis in the
in the 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yeah, mid card as well. Mid card.
Yeah.
The co-main event was fucking random as shit.
Yeah.
The main event was I think because of how much was sucked out of it throughout the show, the main event lacked massively because of how much was sucked out. By that time we got to the main event, Matt was asleep.
So everything really, doesn't it?
But yeah, no, we'll get into it. So it opened up. What did it open up with?
We opened up
Jay White.
Yeah.
And Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah. Which started off, it wasn't a bad match.
Yeah, it was
interesting.
I enjoyed it.
Good. We started off open really well. Maybe should have been the opener. It might have kept us interested if it wasn't the opener. Could have went with Hologram and Beast Mortis. Just saying, Tony Khan. See, this is the issue now. We're seeing it. He can book a decentish pay-per-view. He just can't put it in the right fucking order. Bet he's shit at jigsaws.
This one don't go here.
I think he starts from the centre and works out. It's a fool's man.
I reckon he goes, right, that's my main event. Now we've got 20 other matches to fit in between.
That's my main event. I'll have this as the opener because it'll get everybody excited.
And then everything's just in the middle.
Everything else just got...
Hologram and the Beast. Oh, do you know what? I feel like the fans need to see that. We'll put it right in the middle.
He's got wheels on the screen, and he just hits the wheel right. Match 2.
Literally, he's gone.
We'll have Takeshita.
We'll have Takeshita, Ospreay, and Ricochet. What should we have after it to suck the life out of everyone? Hologram and Mortis. Like, what a good idea. That'll keep everyone upbeat. In a 2 out of 3 falls match.
See, I would have rather the Shibata match have that 2 out of 3 falls match as a stipulation than the Hologram Beast Mortis thing.
Do you know what match should have had it? Brody King and Darby Allin.
Yeah.
They've already had a match before.
Falls.
Yeah. That match would have made more sense to have it there, to have that stipulation.
And had it changed in each match. So like standard singles, hardcore match, and then first blood or whatever.
Yeah. Agreed.
And I tell you what every pay-per-view needs, right? Is a long drawn-out segment where we tease someone debuting and they don't even fucking debut.
Who didn't debut?
Big Bobby Lashes.
Oh, yeah. I was really looking forward to seeing him in AEW.
But do you know what? So, obviously, we had that first match, then we had the second one, which was...
Mariah May. Willow, which was a good match. Willow's great. He doesn't agree with me, but Willow's great. She's mint. They should build a division around the likes of her.
Absolutely. And then we went
great.
The third match, I'm sure that was a triple threat match, and the third one, wasn't it?
No, the third one was Jack Perry and Shibata.
Right, that's the one where...
Match.
So you've got...
a good match.
Sorry.
And then we all blew our load at the end of it.
So you've got literally...
Daniel Garcia come back.
Jay White, Adam Page, right? Top-notch match. Mariah May, Willow Nightingale for the women's world title. Then you've got Perry and Shibata for the TNT title. And then, obviously, everyone came back at the end of that match and we blew our load. And then you had the International Championship, which Ted blew his load even more after that one. And then that was it. I think it went downhill after that.
Yeah. That's it. He peaked. Where he should have gone, let's open with the 2 out of 3 falls match because no one gives a shit about that match. Yeah. Do you know Hologram, by the way, has got 100% win rate since joining?
Yeah.
Hasn't dropped a game.
It's Ricochet.
Anybody got wondering if that's Mansoor under the mask as well?
It's Ricochet, mate.
I'm with John. It's Mansoor.
I hate to tell you this, guys, but it's not.
Well, yeah, 100% win rate. So I would, you should have opened with that, or Jericho Briscoe. It's Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
it's a second-rate title.
Yeah, I agree.
And it might have got people a little bit more hyped. Then got into Beast Mortis. Then start your title run. So put Hangman and Jay White in to get it heated. Then start running through your titles. Your Mariah May, Willow, Jack Perry, Shibata, Ospreay, Ricochet, Takeshita.
I wouldn't have done that. After that one, I would have had Darby and Brody. So I would have had the TNT, the women's and the TNT, had Brody and Darby. Then had the tag titles.
Yeah.
Because really there was nothing going into it, really, let's face it. And then I would have had, well, where did we put Briscoe and Jericho first?
Yeah.
So then I would have gone with Hologram and Beast Mortis.
Second, I put them.
Have you put them second? So what matches have we not used then? We got the triple threat.
Triple threat in the main event.
And the main event. So then we would have had the triple threat then the main event.
Yeah.
And then push everyone towards the end to get all hyped.
Yeah, because the crowd would have been buzzing off the back of that triple threat. They go into the main event just then and would have had a bit more to it. I feel the main event suffered because of what it followed.
If you would have had the triple threat in the main event, just before the triple threat, you have Darby and Brody. You would have been right going into the last 2 matches. Then it would have set it up perfect. But because he just went right, okay, we'll have all our title matches at the beginning. We'll have a pointless 2 out of 3 falls match. We'll have Darby and Brody again for some reason, and then we'll have the rest of the title matches. But then we'll put Jericho and Matt Briscoe before the main event, which killed everything.
We'll slot a promo in there that just basically say Swerve's back on TV.
Yeah, and he's staying with Nana. Which you could have done on Dynamite. To be fair, you could have had Briscoe, Jericho on Dynamite. You could have had Hologram and Beast Mortis on Rampage or Collision. And then that frigging promo thing on Dynamite.
Can I just throw it out there? Right, so tell you what they could have done with that Jericho and Briscoe match. Put it on Ring of Honor. Just throwing it out there.
Put some eyes on the product, yeah.
Yeah,
I think this is the idea. I think what he needs to wake up and realise, and what I've read about this main event is, and Jimmy Jacobs leaving this week, is he's very hot on. Jimmy Jacobs is the one that's created the learning tree, and apparently he was like not his right hand man, but his number 2 that made a lot of questionable decisions, and he's left because they're now sort of going, they're not quite what we want. So he's probably pushed that through, and that's been put through that way. But Ring of Honor, it shouldn't be on AEW TV.
No, it shouldn't be.
So we had a television title on the pre-show match. I don't mind, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it shouldn't be on the main event. It should be they should have, if he's really serious about treating Ring of Honor as a second company that he owns and using talent, run their own pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Don't have things crossing over.
Give me fucking Athena on the main. If you're going to give me anyone from Ring of Honor, give me Athena.
I was just about to say, if you're going to do that, if you want to put someone from Ring of Honor on the main brand, where's Athena?
Yeah, no.
They could do Athena up there for the women. The main event, Bryan chose the ending.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bryan wanted that ending. It's the setup, the build-up. Obviously, Mox group as this, I hate to use, but NWO's-esque, beginning NWO, don't give a shit, gonna do what they want. no matter who is against them.
Okay.
And that's why the locker room and the panned it. Excuse me, the panned in on Derby right at the end. Because it was a bit odd, like why you look at Derby looking dead upset, because it looks like they're going to use Derby as the sting of that storyline now. Because I think he's going to be booked to dethrone Mox at some point. No clue when, but that's where they're going to work. That he's the sting, he's the crow sting of this new wave going through. But yeah, Bryan chose the way it ended. Bryan wanted to go out that way.
On his shield.
So we needed to tell him to do something more exciting. It's the first thing I probably said.
Him off TV for ages, still done it. So he's not wrestling that, and he is done.
No, I know.
As Saturday's finished, he's done.
It was a poor ending.
Absolutely.
So someone should have told him.
But I think, as say something John I think is alluding to as well, is Daniel Bryan is needing a neck operation. So Daniel Bryan has openly said that at parts during the Okada match that he started losing feeling in his legs.
Yeah.
And things like that. So I don't think that. So I was as pissed as you guys were, as say when it ended like it did, but I don't think Bryan could go like he wanted to, which led to it not coming in.
Yeah, I think something's happened mid-match, and that ending's just been like, fuck, we need to do this somehow.
The ending of the match isn't my issue. How it played out at the end was just boring as fuck. We all expected it, Wheeler to turn on him. We knew it was going to happen. We saw it weeks ago.
But the Wheeler turning on him thing, you don't have Wheeler turn and then look remorseful after the fact. If you're going to have him turn, he's
turn and
he's
be
happy about
angry
it.
and kick everyone's heads in.
So I think the way they'll play that out is that Mox has got control over him. Because if you think back to when he went through to Blackpool Combat Club, Mox bullied him into doing stuff the way he did it.
Yeah.
He was the one that made him beat people down. He was the one that's bringing him out. Was it a hammer or a screwdriver they were using?
Yeah.
And then Bryan started doing that. I do think now, reading obviously about his legs going during the Okada match, I think something's happened with Bryan. If I had to call that ending very badly on the fly.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with you, mate.
And like, just the sheer fact of how long it took people, all the locker room to come out.
No, I don't. I think it was always like that way. If it was something like that, we would have heard about it. Dave Meltzer or Sean Ross Sapp, no doubt, would have had great pleasure in putting that out there. There's nothing.
Well, no, Dave would say nothing bad if.
Well, it wouldn't have been bad. There's nothing bad to say. It's just to say that
at the
something
same point,
happened.
If Daniel Bryan wants to admit that something bad happened to him in the ring.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it was all planned.
It just the way
it was a shit ending.
We had the private party and Jeff Jarrett come out, and then it was
Jeff Jarrett. What's Jeff Jarrett got to do with anything? Why is he there?
He's close to Daniel, isn't he?
I don't give a shit. He's not needed for TV.
All that with All In is the build to All In was all Daniel Bryan, Jarrett firing up Daniel Bryan, so that made sense.
As much as I agree with you, Matt, he's not needed for TV. There's a big hype around him.
I would have had him come on.
He's that he's the one that's standing. He stood up to Hangman and stuff like that, and he's getting a lot of fucking, I don't know why, but a lot of praise from people. Like Bully Ray saying that they should book a title run for him and shit.
Well, you know my feelings on Bully Ray.
That match ended way earlier than it probably should have done. And that's why there was such a big gap between them coming out.
And there was a huge gap with the post-show scrum.
You're not forgetting
as well.
We were 5 hours into the pay-per-view. There was no way that was supposed to go on longer. It's 5 hours 20 minutes. It was the pay-per-view as a whole. 5 hours and 20 minutes. There was no way that was supposed to go on longer. You were losing the crowd.
That's what I'm saying. It ended so abruptly as well, though. It just cut off right at the end abruptly. They've overran.
I mean, I'm probably wrong,
they've had the close shot on the fly.
So.
And obviously, we haven't heard anything to it. Because if Bryan's injured, like seriously hurt, he's whatever. He's not going to want it all out there.
Either way, it gets out there. It don't matter if he don't want it out there. It will get out there.
Well, eventually get out if it's happened, but he might have asked the likes of fucking Alvarez and fucking Meltzer just to keep the mouth shut for now.
Well, Meltzer thinks it was a 5-star fucking pay-per-view.
Meltzer's a fucking Meltzer just needs to stop trying to keep himself relevant.
This was a 5-hour, 20-minute show, and there was not 1 second of the show where I think it dragged. I got tons of comments, and after the AEW show, it's usually pretty positive, but there's always but it was too long. But there was not one person who sent me anything today that said it was too long. It was an easy watch.
Tanya, after the Vince McMahon documentary,
he's a
twat.
This week. We'll get into that later, but he's a twat for a shit.
But Meltzer has got no chances of working with WWE. Absolutely no chances. So he's going to throw everything at AEW, big him up because they're letting him in. They're letting him in, so he's going to big him up. Absolutely.
Athena can't be on TV, by the way. She's injured.
Yeah, that was for 6 months.
She's been injured. Yeah, she's been injured since June. But she's still got the title.
Still got the title.
She's now 624 days as champion. She's overtook Samoa Joe as the longest reigning world champion in the company. That
just shows how little faith he has in his women wrestlers.
675 plus days, actually.
Sorry, Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate.
I was just going off the top of my head there. Fuck me.
I had it up in front of me just to confirm.
Sorry, mate. Don't you worry about it.
So I did just think it odd that she'd not been. No one. I've just not heard of anything from her. So that's why I just went and checked it out.
No, do you know what? It was, yes, I stick by my 6 rating out of 10.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm going to take mine down from 7.
I'm going to tell you in a minute. I still give it a 6.
Yeah. I was at a 7, but I will take it down to a 6.
Bad Blood was better than that.
Yeah. I was arguing that the other night. Definitely not.
I only really enjoyed 2 matches in Bad Blood. I rated Bad Blood. I think I rated Bad Blood 6.5, 7.
Yeah.
But I will always Bad Blood for the first time in a while, bar Romania, AEW's pay-per-view was weaker than WWE's pay-per-view this month.
Yeah. I think Backlash.
So
what was the one? What was the AEW's pay-per-view at the time of Backlash? Because Backlash was fucking great. Because Double or Nothing was King and Queen of the Ring.
Oh, when was Backlash?
End of April, start of May.
Let's have a look.
AEW.
Was it Forbidden Door, maybe?
No, because we both.
Actually, give me 2 seconds. Backlash.
No.
Clash of the Castle, Money in the Bank, Heatwave, SummerSlam, All In.
Double or Nothing was 26th of May. Double or Nothing was 26th of May.
Double or Nothing was 26th of May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't remember Double or Nothing.
Anakin Arena was the main event. The Elite versus Team AEW, Bryan Darby.
Jeff made a return.
Yeah.
But I don't remember anything else. But I was going to say the last one I really enjoyed was Backlash. I thought it was a great show. Other than that, with WWE, over the pay-per-views over the last few months, it's been poor. Not poor, but it's not been where it should be. But they have had the likes of Roman, Seth spin off as well. Punk's been injured, so they couldn't do the Drew and Punk thing for a while.
So we've got Full Gear on the 23rd of November.
Fucking hell, another fucking 5-hour pay-per-view. And when?
23rd of November.
So we've got over a month away, and I put any money matches don't start being announced till a week before.
They need to announce the matches this week. They need to be building towards those matches.
I think that's where it's going. The way that they're writing that in now, that storyline with the whole Mox group, there's going to be a build now. Because he's going to have a challenger. They need to do something with Bobby Lashley because it's literally, I've seen a lot of people moaning about that segment. And it's not even Shelton Benjamin Swerve on TV this week. It's Shelton fucking Leo Rush.
Matt, I think I've just seen what you've seen on WWE.com of the WWE thing that you've seen.
Oh, the plushie.
Is it? Oh no, I've seen something even better.
What?
No, WWE released a CM Punk Larry the Dog plushie.
Fuck off! No, they hadn't.
Yeah, on WWE.shop.com.
On the American one?
Yeah. Anything to try and push and Punk.
Oh, they did Pharaoh one, didn't they? So they were going to do a Larry.
Yeah, but
Pharaoh
this
happened.
does Larry justice. This is cute.
Does this make Larry look good?
Larry's cute on here. Even I like it. For people watching, I'll pop it up on the screen for you so you can see it.
So the thing I saw was the new Dominic Mysterio shirt.
Oh no, not lots of that.
I do like that, by the way. The new Dom one. Larry looks all right there.
That's what I mean. See?
But that's a lie. He looks fuck all like him.
I know he looks like a gremlin. There he doesn't. He looks all right. He looks cute.
That looks like Mike Gilbert with darker fur.
Take away the little pendant of CM Punk's arms and put a Drew McIntyre one there, or Ethan Page, then I'll be happy.
Fuck off.
Ruin my Ethan Page's run. Dickheads.
Fucking... Well, there we go. Breaking news. Larry the Dog had a
Larry the Dog on finger. So obviously, Bad Blood. Not Bad Blood, fuck's sake. The other one. Wrestledream, that wasn't a dream.
Wrestle Nightmare.
Darby Moxley for the title on the next pay-per-view, by the looks of things.
I haven't seen if it's going to be that early. I reckon there'll be a bit more build for it. But
they've got over a fucking month.
Yeah, no, but
6
I think
weeks.
they'll work.
I think it'll be Darby and Mox at World's End.
What, so they're not going to have the title on the line at Full Gear?
No, they'll have it on the line, but it'll be somebody else.
Oh, right, or someone putting it. Jeff Jarrett. Oh,
Jeff
my
Jarrett.
God. It's
Yeah, I
going
was
to be
going to say like Jeff Jarrett.
I ain't watching it. If Jeff Jarrett's in that main event, I'm not watching the pay-per-view.
He'll get murdered, mate. It'll be worth watching because he'll literally just get murdered.
I'm not waiting 5 hours to watch him. Just watch him get murdered. I'll just watch the highlights in the morning. I'm not watching 5 hours and 20 minutes.
Well, there you go, guys. Breaking news.
If Jeff Jarrett is in that main event, I will watch up to a certain point, and then I will just go. Then it'll just be Ted.
I think we're going to. I think this is my thinking. Obviously, there's nothing that will probably work out more in the next week or so. But I think we're going to see, like I said, like an NWO style group where they're literally just running and ruining things for weeks, and the hero's going to be Darby Allin, because the Elite will just stand back and let it happen. Yeah. They're going to be. The Elite will be the Eric Bischoff, but not join the group. So just let them do what they want because they don't care. As long as you're not bothering them, they're not bothered.
Yeah.
But then
tag titles?
I think. Well, they got the trios, haven't they?
No, I'm talking about who faces the tag champs. Who directs next? For anyone at this point, I want the Outrunners. I want the Outrunners. I'm starting to get behind them.
But they're not losing because they've announced that they are appearing in the New Japan crossover one in Tokyo in January. They've come and said they're going, so they're not losing till then. At least they're taking them titles into that. They're taking them titles into that pay-per-view, which was quite good because there's a lot of thing on social Twitter this week, people coming out saying Private Party should have been put over and won. And Matt and Nick Jackson literally just tweeted out, we don't agree with this.
Oh, that's why it wasn't booked. I saw that.
No, like not a chance.
No, I don't. They shouldn't have won at all.
No,
they shouldn't have won. The right people won.
Private Party are all right. I like Private Party, but if you're going to work off people that are going to get asses on seat and people talking, Outrunners right now are the hottest tag team they've got in there, and they're not even trying. It's not even like they're doing anything. It's just people love the gimmick.
Yeah.
The whole thing that they were born on the same day, I think, was one of the commentary things this week.
Yeah, it was.
They were born on the same day, and what's the other stuff come out? Like they the one that told Hulk Hogan to start doing the Hulkamaniacs gimmick.
Oh, is that what they're saying?
Yeah, that they do a lot of stuff where they were back in the 80s, and even though they're probably like younger than me, and they're working with FTR as well. So that could be the gimmick, how they beat the Young Bucks, because FTR showed them how to.
Yeah. Fairs. TNT? Jack Perry? Potential faces in?
I think it's Garcia, but I think we've got this 4-way pull for it, but I don't think the other two are going to get are in the title. I think Garcia is going to go after Perry, but MJF's going to constantly cost him. And then his backup's going to be Adam Cole.
Baby.
And I think we'll end up with a tag team match where it's MJF and Jack Perry versus Cole and Garcia, and then it'll ultimately end up in a fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
Maybe at Full Gear or whatever. It depends how they work it, because you could do that in the next couple of weeks, that tag team match. Then MJF punches Jack Perry.
I would drag it out. Ring. I would drag that out, because you've got 4 of them. You can easily move around all 4 and work it.
It also will work in favour of Adam Cole as well.
Exactly. You can have them all screw each other out of a title shot. They have a tag match at Full Gear. You can have it either one wins or a double, whatever you want to do with it, and then it gets announced on Dynamite the night week after that at World's End. It's a fatal 4-way for the TNT title, and I'd like to see Adam Cole or Garcia. I would like to see any of them come out with that. To be fair,
if I'm picking, I think Garcia would benefit more from it than Adam Cole, because Adam Cole could walk into the picture and be if Darby's not working as the hero to AEW, Adam Cole could.
Yeah. I agree.
And it'd get over. People would get so far behind Adam Cole coming back for that title. It'd get over. MJF, I don't think MJF needs a title right now.
No, you don't need it. To be fair, MJF is one of those superstars like Seth.
He's the Seth Rollins of AEW.
Yeah,
he can just bounce around for a while and wrestle people and put them over and make himself look good. Swerve. Before Saturday, before Saturday, I was saying TNT would have been Lashley, but I think this Swerve storyline is going to be Swerve versus Lashley.
Yeah.
For a bit, he's going to go through. He's going to take on Shelton. He'll probably take Shelton on at Full Gear. Mm-hmm. That's where they'll go to with Swerve.
And then Lashley debuts finally.
Yeah, Lashley comes out and attacks him.
Yeah. Takeshita, new international championship. Did I get that one right? They've got that many.
Yeah, I think him and Ricochet maybe will move to fight Carl Fletcher.
Yeah, that's going to be that's Will's move. He's going against that group. But I reckon Ricochet is going to go at it. I think, but the ultimate build.
Free guy, were Carl Fletcher. Carry on.
I think the ultimate payoff for Takeshita will be him and Okada in January. Is it Tokyo Dome that's at?
Yeah.
That'll be the ultimate payoff for them, so you'll meet at Tokyo Dome to give all the little Chinese and Japanese fans little chubbies.
Yeah, but they won't have Funaki, so pop up Funaki. I put that in there to remind myself. What else we got? Women's title, Rory. Who's next?
Fuck knows, mate. I'll be really honest.
Oh, hang on. We're getting towards Wrestle Kingdom time, aren't we?
January.
Going towards Wrestle Kingdom time in January, aren't we? It'll be some Japanese wrestler coming.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's Mina Shirakawa.
Thunder Rosa. Where the fuck is she?
Collision.
Injured.
She's not. She's fit again. She got declared fit about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, she's on Collision.
I'm sure she's had a
Have you seen what he said about a draft, by the way?
No.
That he's contemplating a draft. Where was the article?
But, do you know what? If he makes this new show that Warner Brothers want.
Well, she's been cleared 2 days ago, Thunder Rosa, mate.
Well, there you go. Thunder Rosa should be making a return and going up against.
Definitely. I agree.
Mercedes Moné. Take it off Mercedes Moné now.
Rampage is going.
Rampage is going. and they're bringing in a new show, and I don't know if that's going to be Shockwave.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Shockwave.
that's taking over Collision though.
I don't think it is. I think it's an extra show.
But make Shockwave the SmackDown and Dynamite the Raw, and fucking split them off. If you want to use your talent from Ring of Honor, fucking split them off. There's enough title to do 2 fucking shows. There's enough title to do 3 shows.
So I was when I did NXT the other week, last week. Me and ETC were talking about this, and Dave as well. So we were talking about WWE. We were talking about AEW originally and all the titles they've got. And I said WWE as soon is just going to get as bad, but the difference with WWE is they're not bringing another company's titles and putting them on their show. They're focusing on their own titles. But soon you're going to have the Women's Intercontinental, Women's United States. You've got the 2 Speed titles. You've got the 2 tag titles, 2 world titles, 2 women's titles, and 2 mid-card titles. But they need to make it work.
I reckon if the TNA partnership does continue, that we'll probably see a TNA title on the shows at some point.
NXT. If it's going to be NXT.
NXT, that's what I'm saying, yeah. We'll see. But
that's fine. I'm fine with that. If it stays on NXT, that is fine. I've not got an issue with it being on NXT pay-per-view.
I don't know. Obviously I don't watch it and I don't know much about the deal, but I just have this sneaky feeling that we might start to see them creeping up into the main roster soon.
Not from what I've been reading. The only person that probably will do is Joe Hendry. The rest, there's no plans to bring him up at all.
It's just obviously I know Scott D'Amore was comparing the Forbidden Doors as such. So I don't know, but like I say, I don't watch it, so I'm not too sure.
No. To be fair, it's very rare we're getting TNA on WWE now. It's all WWE on TNA. They're all mainly on Impact. So Rocco's been on there. Wendy Chu's on there. Tatum Paxley's on there. So Charlie Dempsey goes on there every now and again. So it's more the other way now than it was. Yeah, he was talking about doing a draft somewhere. Oh, there it is. Roster split. So Tony Khan, Rampage was not included in the new TV deal. Tony Khan's been negotiated another opportunity with Fox. The Shockwave TV show is reportedly in the works for Fox. They've just announced a multi-year deal in Mexico. Tony Khan described the potential of a roster split as an intriguing idea that he'd be open to explore.
I wonder if that is potentially Fox or whoever it is his new agreements with. It's like, look, we need 2 shows a week. We need the fans to be able to see 2 separate brands and do it that way.
Yeah, proper. They probably, because they've been with WWE for so long, they've gone, right, well, it works this way, so we think you should do it this way.
I think we'll get AEW and TNT Sports, by the way.
That's fine if we do. I'm fine with that. At least I get to watch it.
I'm fine with that.
That's same. I don't watch it because I can't. I'm not watching. It's on Triller, obviously.
The only issue I have is if they fucking put the pay-per-views on there.
Oh yeah, that's fucking true.
You mad? That'd be beautiful.
You'd still get them on Triller.
I think they need to drop the deal with Triller. I think they need to do their own streaming platform.
Oh, they won't do that anytime soon.
They've got the content now. They've got 5 years of content.
Plus Black Catalogue of Ring of Honor on there as well.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It makes sense. Because I believe
probably gets more money from doing it this way.
I believe that's one thing that we're on with the putting streaming content on with HBO Max. So
yeah, probably get more money doing it that way.
Because the ITV thing is absolutely poor. They murdered himself in the UK. We've said this multiple times.
Yeah, they do.
They murdered himself in the UK by having it on ITV.
Yeah.
Because you know the results before it's even shown.
Yeah. That'll put butts in the seats.
It's not live. You know what I mean? You can never say, "Oh, we're drawing X, Y, and Z in the UK." You're not going to draw a good viewership in the UK because it's fucking 3 days later.
You can't even compare anything to do with UK AEW.
No.
Unless you look at the buys on Triller and these apps that they've got and DAZN and see where they're coming from. But that's the only way you'll be able to do it. To get an actual feeling of how it's going in the UK. Obviously by social media. And TikTok and that. But yeah. No.
Yeah, give me an AEW network where I pay a fee a month and I don't have to pay an extra fee every month for a pay-per-view.
I agree.
It do a world of good in the UK.
Yeah.
World of good in the UK to have one.
It'll do mint for them.
It gives all access to all the old pay-per-views and the beginnings of it for people that only just come into it recently because of people going across. So many good matches in there.
Yeah.
And then you've got the back catalogue of, like I say, of Ring of Honor, but then the superstars themselves, so like the Young Bucks and Kenny and Paige and stuff like that.
They could do even what WWE did with these independent shows and have like CMLL show some of theirs on there and get money off them for doing that.
Yeah.
They get exposure doing that, like WWE did with Rev Pro and stuff.
Like the New Japan ones as well. When they're doing Forbidden Door, they could run some New Japan shows through it so people know what's going on.
Yeah, to keep them updated.
Do you know what? If he was a clever businessman, he'd reach out to New Japan.
Trying to find out where our next tenor is.
He'd reach out to New Japan. He'd reach out to CMLL or AAA, and go, look, I'm going to make a platform. Join us. Put all the products on one platform.
Yeah.
Because that's who to cross over with.
The WWE will look at that and go, right, well, we need to step up our game. Why don't we do some kind of deal with TNA and have TNA and WWE show on the network on their network as well and come up with a deal so you get like a package deal.
But is it the way they should work it is look, we have your wrestlers come up from time to time. Let's put eyes on your product. So if you've got, I don't know what, let's Wrestle Kingdom, for example, in January. I know Ted, you'll probably pay for it on their app. I'll probably watch some dodgy legal extreme to watch it. I ain't afraid to admit it. I've done it for the last few years when it was.
You said legal, so that's fine, mate.
Yeah. But if they turn and go, right, we've got a stream platform, Wrestle Kingdom's going to be on there. Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, I agree.
And you know what? Charge £25 a month, and because you could justify the £25 a month because of the amount of content you're going to get on a monthly basis.
Yeah. No, I agree. It'd make more sense.
But like you said, in WWE would have to go, shit, hang on a minute. Look at the concept they're getting out. We're giving them all this, but it's just our concept. Let's go to TNA.
Yeah.
And it fucking help companies like TNA out massively. WWE put a app
if
together.
They put Bound for Glory on the network and say, right, okay, well, to watch it, you've obviously got the network. You pay an extra couple of quid, like $5 or something. You can watch the TNA pay-per-view. They'd rather do that than go and spend £30 or what is it, £300 for the full thing for TNA. Yeah. Spend £300 on that if you watch the odd TNA pay-per-view.
With the Ring of Honor one, it's the same as TNA. You've got to pay so much to be able to get the pay-per-views thrown in,
but
or
they're only like
wait
months
3
behind
months later. 3 months you got to wait for a pay-per-view.
It's fucking stupid. It don't make sense. Don't make sense.
But that's how they've always done it though. Before he came in.
Oh really?
They always did it that way. Yeah.
That's stupid. That's stupid. Well, we've been talking about AEW. I'm looking at the time, so a bit of WWE. Obviously, Raw last night. Ted did Raw live on TikTok. If you didn't know, we go live on TikTok for Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. We're just starting to do NXT now. War Raiders returning as War Raiders, not as Viking Experience Raiders, whatever they were called before they went away. How did they look last night, Ted? I've not watched Raw, so I don't.
Very, very strong. I'd say they look really good. The first American Alpha Academy. Sorry. I
wonder where you're going.
Yeah, for some reason I called them American Alpha, but I know that's definitely not the case. But yeah, they look really good. The finish looked very interesting. Essentially, Eric threw Tozawa midair into Ivar, who like splashed him off the top. So I'm not sure how they're going to pull that off against bigger opponents, but it looks the visual looks sick. Because he literally caught him midair and landed on him in a splash. And so he looked really good, looked strong, manhandled all through the match, looked very good. ETC made a good point as we watched it. He was saying Ivar's the breakout star out of the two.
Yes.
As which which he definitely is.
Is he the one that was having the one-on-ones with Bronson Reed before the injury? Yeah, I agree.
And
he's fucking mint.
I think with that one though is because Eric got injured quite early on.
It's showing how good he was though.
Yeah. It happens to it time from time. Look at Jey and Jimmy.
Look at Dawkins though. We keep saying it sounds horrible because we don't wish injuries upon anyone. But Ford needs an injury to Dawkins so Ford can show everyone how good he is.
If Dawkins got injured and Ford went on a single run, Dawkins could forget about
back
Street
and he's
Profits.
in the background. Yeah.
So, you can say the same with Jey and Jimmy. I mean, they're great together. Jimmy got injured. Jey got that opportunity against Roman.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Jey and Jimmy, on SmackDown,
I was just looking at it and that's why I squeezed them in.
Jimmy came back and said, "You're a tribe. You're a chief with no tribe. No one's following you. We need help." Roman's and then they're all chanting "Yeet," and then Roman goes, "No yeet," and the crowd boo, and then Jimmy walks off saying, "We need help." Jimmy versus Solo that night. It was an okay match, nothing special, but then the whole bloodline came out to attack Jimmy. Roman comes out, Jacob Fatu gets involved, and then it ends with Jimmy looking at Roman going, we need him. We've been saying for weeks it's not going to happen now because he's the Intercontinental Champion. It looks like it's going to happen because on Raw, Jimmy's going to Jey, and Jey's like, I don't want to know you, I don't want to talk to you. So it's going to come down to the point where on whether Crown Jewel or whenever it is they're being beat up and Jey's going to run down to the ring to help.
Or to go the other way, because as in Braun Breaker and Jey been announced for next week, Jey's going to win, but Braun Breaker's going to beat down on Jey, and Jimmy's going to come out and make the save.
Yeah. No, I mean the end goal though will be Jey running out to help. The bloodline, but no, that'll happen next week. Jimmy will come out to make the save, and Jey won't even acknowledge it and just walk away.
Yeah,
they'll keep building it, and then that brings that can potentially bring Sammy into it as well. To have the old bloodline back, which will be very.
There's no Sammy on. No Sammy on this. No mention of Sammy.
They're doing the whole injury thing, aren't they? That he's injured from the Gunther match. I think he was having a couple of weeks off. Social media went rampant again the other night. After SmackDown, Kevin Owens attacked Randy Orton in the parking lot. Proper beat him down. Now apparently they're going to wait till WWE main event, Saturday night's main event, to have Orton versus Owens in some kind of brawl match. It's not going to be unsanctioned or something. So we've got that on the horizon. Obviously,
what they need to do with that one, they need to have Kevin absolutely murder Orton.
I agree.
100%.
He's not got not a little. I don't want to hurt. He literally got to murder him.
I think.
Do you not bring back play on the back, or play on the fact that we as fans know that Orton's got a back problem.
Yeah,
and that's what took him out. Have him powerbomb him on the outside of the ring, like the good old days.
Yeah, I agree. Crown Jewel, was there any other matches announced for Crown Jewel last night?
No.
Obviously we've got Gunther, Cody, Nia, and Liv, but
nothing else got announced.
You got what? 3 weeks?
Oh, actually, they've announced a tag tournament.
Oh my god!
For the Raw Tag Team Championships.
Finn and JD defending the titles. Fuck me.
So they did announce 2 matches for next week. Oh, fuck! What were they?
Can't wait for Goldberg and his son to win that.
Against the LWO.
So that was why War Raiders versus American Alpha Academy we have next week. We have American Made versus. Let me do a big Googling. Sorry,
Where
guys.
are the Wyatts? Did anything happen last night?
I was about to say this. So, the Miz and R-Truth match was about to start, and the Final Testament came down ringside, and the graphic flashed up as they joined that match. So it does look like they're going to go after the Final Testament or the Miz, one of the two.
That's kind of lackluster. That, as much as I love Karrion Kross, that's a bit lackluster. That I was hoping for the Judgment Day.
It would give that group something to do, though, wouldn't it? Final Testament.
No, I know.
No,
I know. But
the white sixes are all right. They go after anybody. They've got that flow at the moment where the Final Testament is like, fuck, we need to do something. Who can get these guys over the white six?
I don't think the white six can get them over, mate. I don't think Roman could at this point.
I think they're riding that.
I don't.
Thank you for it.
They've already just brought back Akam and Razor and Karrion.
Yeah, no, I think they're safe.
I think Karrion's Triple H's guy.
Still though, mate, you can't keep flogging a dead horse.
No, also I can see him being moved around again to try and, because let's face it, right? He's on Raw. The World Championship pictures all took up. The Intercontinental Championship pictures took up. If you put him on Raw against LA Knight gets him over. LA Knight gets him over. Heel versus face.
I don't know. I want him to succeed. I like Karrion. I want him to succeed. I just feel like we're being like, oh guys, please like him. Look, he's on TV. Please like him.
I get what you mean, and it's very hard for me to try and stick up for him. But I think if you put him against LA Knight, they're probably the fourth biggest babyface in the company at the moment. I think it works.
Look, they did a storyline with Xavier Woods that had no ending.
Well, that's just fucking that shit all over, though, isn't it?
So they're doing it. Now they're trying to do that with Miz and R-Truth. See if it works that way.
Yeah, and that's where they'll bring the Wyatts in. But I honestly think you're moving SmackDown, putting with LA Knight. I think it works. Or tries to. At least that'll be the last throw of the dice. Because if you can't get over against LA Knight, then you can't put him back down in NXT for the fourth time. He's been brought up and down more times than fucking Big Show's been heel and face. Sorry, Ted, I kept cutting you off there. I'm sorry, mate.
It's alright, pal. So it's New Day versus AOP as one of the matches, and it's American made in the other one, but I can't find.
Where's the ending you're looking for?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just looking for the...
Do you know what literally screams to me? That is, right, okay, we need a booking, yeah, we've got that storyline. Yeah. Right, what do we do with Kofi and Xavier? What do we do now? Because Xavier's going down that... We didn't finish the Final Testament stuff, was it? Fuck, yeah, put him in a match with AOP, quick.
Do you know what that sounds like to me? We've got no tag teams and we're struggling to fucking do something on Raw. That's what that screams out.
Let's quickly put these two back in a match and just remind people that...
Yeah, we can finish the storyline, but it also shows what tag teams we've got on Raw. Let's do that. Come on, Trips. I love you, mate, but this tag division needs sorting out on Raw.
But yeah, the other one's American made versus somebody. I can't think who the fuck they're wrestling.
Probably Damage Control at this point.
Damage Control.
Damage Control. I take it they didn't beat Jade and Bianca last night. I've seen nothing of it.
Actually, it was a good match though. Until your mates, Last Legend and whatever face.
I fucking hate them so much. It's unreal.
Can't
get behind them, whatever.
Jakara, whatever her name is.
Jakara
Jackson.
No sexy red on TV last night, no.
No,
essentially that's Jakara Jackson. Looks like a sexy.
Out of both of them, Lash Legend's the better one, but Jakara Jackson's good as well. If they give her time and actually give her time and not just throw her into something, it could do a Jada Parker. It could work well in NXT.
This is rather embarrassing. I should have probably known who was first in American made. It's only Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. It's like two of the bigger names sitting there on Raw. Actually, the only other tag team
they're going to
probably
fucking
throw together.
It out there. They're going to win the whole thing and fucking out. No, it should be War Raiders. They've just returned. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee are being the War Raiders, are they?
I don't know.
What's Rey Mysterio going to be able to do against Eric and Ivar?
Hey, face the Big Show and Great Khali, mate. Biggest, littlest underdog. We keep getting told about it every single Monday night. For 20 years.
I hate it.
You're not the other one, mate. I can't stand it anymore.
I fucking love Ray, so I'm not asked. I love Ray, so I don't give a shit.
How can you be the biggest, littlest underdog when you beat Khali, you beat Batista, you beat Triple H, you beat The Undertaker? Yeah. How can you be that biggest?
And you face Brock Lesnar. I give you that. You can't keep calling the underdog when he's beat all
He's been
these
world
fucking
champ. He's been WWE champ. He's been Intercontinental. Like,
Royal Rumble winner.
Yeah, like how can he's main evented WrestleMania? Like, well, kind of main evented WrestleMania. Like, how can you like? It's fucking stupid, man. It winds me up. If they didn't keep throwing that at me, I'd be like, okay, I can get behind Rey Mysterio. But because they keep throwing the little underdog at me, it's just like he's not though, is he?
There's one other thing as well.
Go on, what are you gonna break the news to me now? JD's world champ now, is he?
Fuck's sake! Actually, this has just literally popped into my head. So they had a segment backstage with Judgment Day. It is about Judgment Day as well. And Raquel Rodriguez came on screen. And they introduced her. And fucking Carlito like dropped his apple. So that's a new love fucking angle that's on the way.
Oh my god, Carlito and Raquel. I didn't know I needed it till now. That's not cool.
So I'm officially calling time of death on Carlito's WWE career.
No, you can't. No, he's part of the best faction in the company. Can't do that.
I can write the segment now. He's going to bite his. For the next 6 months, he's going to be biting his apple and offering Raquel share of it.
Or they bite the apple at the same time.
Yeah. That's the payoff with his share of apple.
And then he looks at the camera and goes, "That's cool."
Oh.
Ted, you know when you say things and then you come back and bites you on the ass?
Damn.
Yeah, Ron Simmons walks past and goes, "Damn." Judgment Day, ladies and gentlemen. The new Judgment Day. Was Priest on last night?
Yeah, he said he's moving on from Finn, and he had a segment with Rhea saying that he's moving on. He's going back towards.
He still wanted Finn.
He's moving on back towards the title.
Is this Mr. McMahon booking all over again?
What's going on? Oh, did he actually? Or was it Rhea that said she's not? No, Priest said he's finished. Was it Priest?
Rhea said she's not finished.
Right, so Priest said he's finished. Right, okay. It's Rhea that said she weren't finished with Judgment Day. Priest has.
Yeah.
Why did I have it in my head that Priest said that he wasn't? He wanted Finn again.
So Finn wanted Priest again. So that's what led to us finding out about the tag tournament. So Finn came up to. Finn and JD came up to
defending your titles.
Yeah, exactly. That was exactly what happened.
You've not done it in about 5 months. You got to defend them at some point.
That's legitimately how the conversation went. Fucking, at least Athena's injured. JD and
it makes me laugh when they say Gunther's the longest reigning United Kingdom champion. He's only the longest reigning United Kingdom champion because we had COVID and everything shut down, so he couldn't defend the title. It's the same with who held the women's title at the time. Was it Toni Storm?
No, it's Mina. It was the thingy one. It was the Japanese lady.
Oh yeah, it's Satomura, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Samato, or whatever her name is. Yeah. She's
like fucking Goldberg's undefeated running WCW.
Yeah, like went through.
It trebled every week, and he hadn't wrestled a match.
Yeah. Undefeated streak, 100 next week. Oh my god, he's 110. Like, where's the 10 come from, mate?
Yeah, because he didn't do live events or anything, so...
Yeah, so where's the 10 extra opponents come from? He's just speared people in the airport. Pinned them. Fucking weirdos. Anyway, but that's this week on the main event.
Yeah. Nothing else really happened this week. Oh no, sorry. There was a bit of a breaking news last night. Tanahashi's announced his retirement.
Sorry. Who has?
Tanahashi's announced his retirement from in-ring competitive. He will wrestle till January, and then he's done. So he'll move on to full creative side, probably, of New Japan.
He's no Funaki, though, is he?
Funaki number one.
Number one announcer.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
2026 is retiring job.
2026? 26 January.
John Cena retirement tour with Tanahashi. What the fuck? Why has he announced it now?
Yeah. I'm sure I'm
going to retire in 2 years.
January 5th, 2025. I'm sure it was.
His final match will take place on January 4th, 2026.
She's doing the John Cena retirement tour.
For 2 years.
He's keeping Cena.
But it's because it's Wrestle Kingdom 20, John. So he'll want to end it on an anniversary, like a big anniversary.
Why fucking announce it fucking a year in advance?
Like, Cena
Tell you
has.
what, I might go to that one.
Cena has.
I've got enough time to save
Yeah.
up for that.
Yeah, but no, Cena says it's from Netflix. Comes in, he wants to be there and onwards. That's his last year. He's not. Tanahashi's given us 2 years' notice.
What he does? El Presidente. Just say it.
Okay, now.
He wants to wrestle Kenny as well. He called out Kenny.
Mark Henry all over again, that.
He called out Kenny,
AJ Styles.
saying he wants a match with Kenny, and he would like Kenny to be on the show.
Alexa Bliss, but that's not happening.
Careful.
I can edit that bit out.
Thank you, John, for stopping me from. You stopped my chain of thought. But yeah, he's also called out Kenny and wants him to wrestle at this year's Wrestle Kingdom. Kenny said he'd love to, but it's down to whatever the doctors say.
No, it's not. It's down to whatever Tony Khan
Yeah, it's
says.
whatever Tony Khan says.
Because if he's fit, he's got to go.
If he's on the verge of coming back, Tony Khan's not going to go, yeah, okay, you go to New Japan, and then we'll have you for the next pay-per-view. Revolution.
Well, it's the day after, isn't it? Say that the Wrestle Kingdom, and then that Dynasty show is the day afterwards.
Yeah. No, Tony Khan. Let's be honest. If Kenny Omega's getting fit and he's fit around that time, is he going to go? Yeah, you wrestle on their show, but you can have our show off. Is he? Fuck.
Yeah.
Tanahashi wants to wrestle Kenny Omega. Bet you any money it happens on the AEW one.
Ain't Dynasty in April?
No, Dynasty's
there's a special wrestle. The New Japan one in January.
Oh, fight meant AEW Dynasty.
Fuck, no, it's not. It's called. What's it called? The fucking thingy show.
But it's a special one this year. It's a new pay-per-view out in the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah, Wrestle Dynasty. I was right. It's
not Dynasty. It's just it's Wrestle Dynasty.
Oh, right, okay. No,
yeah, it's January 5th.
Okay, cool.
But that's not happening. They'll do it as well where fucking like Matt and Jeff say, well, if you want to wrestle one of our competitors, you wrestle on our show. Like Matt and Jeff, Matt and Nick.
So Dudley, and you just because you said Matt and Jeff, it just reminded me. The Dudleys are going to be on NXT in the next few weeks, facing Hank and the other one, Hank and Tank.
Can Devon still go? I thought he was done.
Well, they called out the Dudleys saying, "Do you fancy one more match?" And Bubba went, "Devon, I think you should get the tables." And then the word is that they're going to have him in, and then the Hardy Boys are going to come in after that to help NXT talent in tag team. Which I ain't got an issue with. If it's just tag team, then I ain't got an issue with that.
Right, okay. So, if the Hardys are coming in, Braun Breaker has to destroy Jeff and say,
why?
No, to get himself some heat.
Why, Jeff?
Why?
Former WWE champion. Absolutely let Braun absolutely run through him.
That just sounds like you've
why
got
would Braun go back down to NXT to take out Jeff Hardy? It sounds like you've got an issue with Jeff Hardy here.
You've got an issue with Jeff Hardy, and you just want Jeff to be fucking speared on TV.
Me and ETC, we'll talk about this. I think Braun Breaker needs like Orton had the Legend Killer gimmick. Braun Breaker needs to go out and start taking out former world champions in a rise to the title now. I think he moves on from the IC. This is your big run up, because that's what I think anyway.
No.
I don't agree with that whatsoever.
I disagree with both of you. Braun Breaker's doing what Braun Breaker needs to do right now.
Hang on, both of you. What have I said? Oh, you and ETC.
No,
sorry.
ETC.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Braun Breaker just needs to continue. Going back down to NXT, I know Orton and Punk's doing it in that's special appearances. That's they are legends, Bar and Punk. They're legends going down there to put eyes on the product. Braun Breaker going back down there is Triple H going, fuck off for you this week, mate. Fuck off to NXT.
Go on, take on Jeff.
Let me re-explain that. I'm not saying Braun goes down to NXT. I'm meaning Jeff visits Raw and gets absolutely clattered by Braun. I
don't want him near the main roster at fucking at all, mate.
So if you're going that way, I kind of agree with you in what you're saying. But also, I wouldn't what is I wouldn't have them go after people that are trying to help the talent in NXT. If I was going to do it, and you said to me, right, well, you're going to get Braun this character, he's going to take out former world champions. When they have the world champion show up in the crowd and they see him backstage doing an interview, Braun takes him out there.
I wouldn't do it with Braun.
That's what I mean.
Or you can just do what Braun's doing and him carry on taking out talent that's actually wrestling. So he's took out, he'll take out Jey Uso, take out Jimmy Uso, then he'll move on.
Ricochet.
He killed me, yeah. Ricochet's about to go to another company to get away from him.
But that's what you do that. If you're going to do anything like that with someone better taking out talent.
I know where you're coming from with it, but I just think with Braun, it's a bit that he doesn't need that because he's already got the heat behind him.
Yeah.
Orton did that because he needed heat.
If you're going to do that where someone's attacking ex-world champions, they're already booking it now. Xavier Woods.
Yes. Now that is someone that could do with that.
Or, hear me out, he drops Grayson Waller, Austin Theory.
Yes. Agreed again.
Oh, okay.
Agreed again. I do like Theory.
Xavier, we've got the seed planted for Xavier now, but if you want to get a massive heel run and heat on Austin Theory and put him over as a proper heel, have him beating people down. Have him beat down Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner and have Braun, if you're going to do babyface turn with Braun again, have Braun take him out that way. Have him attacking fucking, I don't know, trying to think of somebody else. The Dudley Boy, have him where he can go down and attack Dudley. He just attacking icons. If you want another legend killer, that's your legend killer. Austin Theory.
Yeah, I agree. He's got the
egotisticness already in his character.
He's got the characteristics for it. Whereas Braun's a monster, mate, and if you took out Braun Strowman tomorrow, you'd go, okay, well, he's just took out Braun Strowman. It's not a shock. Do you know what I mean?
That's how you can, as well as if you're getting down the line where you want to switch Braun over to make him a babyface, you have Austin Theory smashing everybody, all these legends, and he attacks Rick and Scott Steiner. He does Scott, and then he does Rick, and then Braun loses his shit and hunts him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a way to get Braun from point A to B. They say that's what I think.
You can just do that on TV, though.
Braun spearing everybody in sight on TV each week's going to get him from A to B.
So Braun faces Jey one more time, loses. He goes on a mad one with Adam Pearce like he did originally to get onto TV and get into because he was upset he weren't in King of the Ring. So he spares everyone in sight and says, "I'm not stopping till you give me a world title match." And then he kind of gets
Adam Pearce suspends him. So
Adam Pearce suspends him, and
and he spears everybody in SmackDown.
Yeah. And then he gets shit off Nick Aldis because he's coming onto SmackDown to do that. And then Adam Pearce goes, right, if you want to do it this way, you've got to go through such and such, Bronson Reed, Braun Strowman, blah, blah, gives him the big boys to go against. And if you beat them, then you face Gunther, I don't know, Royal Rumble or something, just for an example. You don't need how do you get him from A to B because he's the next, it sounds cheesy.
And if you want the easy route from A to B, you keep him doing what he's doing now. Royal Rumble comes up, he wins Royal Rumble.
There you go. If you really wanted to keep him off that long, he wins Money in the Bank.
Yeah. I think Money in the Bank will suit his character better than a Royal Rumble because you're working on the unpredictableness of Braun Breaker.
I agree. Yeah. I would bring the Money in the Bank closer and maybe move Backlash later on. For example, I'd rather do that.
And if you want to keep this where he's just spearing people going on the unpredictability, you put him with a briefcase and not an early cash in. Make it a long wait.
Yeah.
A long wait.
Know, like Priest did. You don't know when he's done it, and then he cashes in at the right
moment. Don't even tease it. Don't even tease it like him coming out at the end of matches, anything. You just literally have him every now and then just spearing someone and then getting up, dusting himself down, picking his briefcase off and walking away.
Yeah.
That reminds you that he can do what he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
That opens him up then to flip between the two brands too.
The Woods thing though, with the title, with the former world champions, would be perfect the way he's going right now, because he's got former champions saying, "Oh, you've got this, you can do it," and it's just not.
He keeps losing his shit.
Yeah, that's perfect for Woods. That's how what you've done there is perfect for someone like Xavier, where you need to think, right, we've got him from A, where do we get him to go next, and then that's how you do it. Austin Theory is the same.
He's already started with taking Ray's mask off him.
Yeah. Next will be Kofi. You'll take out Kofi.
Beat Kofi down.
Did he beat The Miz the other week as well? I've just imagined that.
Can't remember. But you can even have Big E getting involved and he slaps Big E. Big E doesn't even have to take a match. He can slap Big E.
There's no news come out from Big E's recent doctor's thing. So, let's hope, eh?
But even if he could take a little bump, Big E, when Kofi's getting a beat down from Xavier, Big E slides in to try and stop them.
Yeah.
And he drops Big E.
Yeah. I like
so that will get him real heat.
Yeah, it will. It would do, my friend. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, we've covered everything.
Got Halloween Havoc next week.
Is that next week?
Next
week. He's divulging your fancy dress costumes yet, or what?
I've got to try and fucking make one with no money yet, mate. So I don't know whether I can or not yet. That'll be a different story. It'll be whatever I've got around me. I've got a championship belt. I might just take my top off, put Umaga on it, and be Umaga. Do you know what I mean?
No, get your t-shirt, turn your t-shirt inside out, get some duct tape.
KO.
Yeah,
that's a good shout. I like that idea. Or I might see if someone can collide me a Mankind mask and become Mankind. I've got a sock.
Fuck it up. I don't hear that.
I actually have a Mr. Socko, but it's still in packet, you know.
No. Keep that in the pack, mate. Keep that in the pack.
Getting that I don't know. That's getting a signature pod. I don't know if it's that or something else getting a signature pod this in January, February. But yes. But no, I think that's it, innit? I think we've come towards the end. Obviously, like I said, we do our TikTok streams Monday, Wednesday. The Wednesday or Tuesday?
Wednesday night.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, Wednesday morning.
Yeah, so it's easier. We do Raw, SmackDown, and NXT streams over on TikTok. So if you do want to see them streams, go ahead across there. Pay-per-views, we cover all pay-per-views. Yep. WWE, NXT, AEW here on YouTube and over on TikTok. But yeah, go give them a follow. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Couldn't get the words out then. Hit the notification bell so you know when our next video goes out, because we are doing, like when I said around, we are going to literally finish this one and record a review on the Vince McMahon documentary.
Which will be out weekend.
You want to see that? Also, everybody's favourite videos, the top fives, and the change of minds are coming out. Let us know in the comments what you think of each of them. Let us know in your comments down there below. And as always, we do have an affiliation with EuroShop. There is a link below. You want to follow it. Use it if you want, but if you notice, we're not even doing the t-shirt segment anymore. I've got a wrestling shirt on today as well, by the way.
It is a new one. Flair.
I have got my main event Jey
I'm missing Charlotte Flair, so I got my Charlotte Flair one on.
This was on
mine says what I think for all you two. You're a set of bastards. There's
no need for that, really. Ted might have a New Japan video out in the next couple of weeks. We don't know. We'll see what goes on with it. There's a bit of an update he needs to give people after 6 months off, but we'll see. Someone won something, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah. And he hasn't even tried to squeeze it in.
Tried to get it in anyway. I can't believe it. We had a plan of cutting you off every time you fucking mentioned it, and you've not even mentioned it. Go on, give him a shout out.
No, I don't want to do it.
Do it.
I don't want to do it.
No, do it. I'm going to turn my mic off so I can't do anything.
Zack Sabre won the NJPW title.
No one cares. I couldn't do it quick enough.
But yeah.
I thought you would have hit the cancel recorded at that.
I should have done, really, shouldn't I? I didn't think
that's what you should have done. But yeah,
yes. Zack Sabre Jr. won the IGPW.
He's actually won a title.
Champion.
Austin Theory's won more titles than he has at this point. But, AO, shit happens, doesn't it? We move on.
But yeah, there's the show this weekend in the UK on Sunday.
Shinsuke's been announced for Noah next year.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
I think he's probably doing that on his payday now.
Has he not wrestled more for Noah in the last 12 months than he has WWE?
Yeah. I think he came in the Rumble and then made an appearance between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania, and that was it. He's not been seen since.
Good on him.
He is on the live shows in the UK at the moment.
Yeah, because he is doing obviously it's going out today, so if anybody doesn't know, they have still got wristbands, Forbidden Planet in Manchester have a meet and greet tomorrow, which will be the 16th.
If anyone wants to donate some money so I can go and get it signed,
you do have to buy a WWE Funko Pop to get a wristband, but they're doing a meet and greet with the good old Shinsuke Nakamura down there as well.
Yeah. Chad Gable's doing one in Newcastle. At Smith's, I think.
I thought you were Liverpool.
Is it Liverpool?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's doing one somewhere. There's a couple going on. I think Chad might be doing more than one.
I think someone's doing Newcastle. I remember seeing Newcastle's. I don't know why though.
But
probably freaking sour. JD.
No man, Cody Rhodes.
Someone put on Twitter last night, Cody Rhodes was in Cardiff last night. I was he on Raw? And I'm like, are you joking?
But yeah, guys, that's I think a good ending for this one. Till next week. Yeet.
Peace.
Yay.